Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I will be talking about metabolism. I want to give you an overview of metabolism, what is metabolism, and how metabolism is regulated. So, what is metabolism? So, metabolism is the sum of chemical reactions that take place within each cell of a living organism that provide energy, which is important for processes and for synthesis of new organic materials. So, living organisms are unique in the way they extract energy because they extract energy from the environment and they are going to use it to carry activities such as movement, growth, development, and reproduction. So, how do these organisms their cells extract energy from the environment? And how do these cells use energy to synthesize and assemble the components from which the cells are made? So the answers to these questions are very simple. So we have enzyme-mediated chemical reactions that take place in living matter, and that is metabolism. So we have hundreds of coordinated multi-step reactions which are fueled by energy obtained from nutrients or energy from solar, and we are going to have it being converted into readily available materials into the molecules which may be required for growth and maintenance. So at cellular level, the main chemical processes of all living matter are not identical, but others are similar. Okay, so we have animals, plants, or bacteria. We have here we have secretion of where things like secretion of antibodies, whereby maybe molds secrete antibodies. We have variant processes, but variations on common themes. So thus, all living matter is made up of large molecules called proteins, which provide support and coordinated movement, as well as storage and transport of small molecules, and as catalysts, which enable chemical reactions to take place rapidly and specifically under mild temperature, relatively low concentration, and neutral conditions. So we did I did a video on proteins. So we said we have 20 amino acids, which from where we are going to have proteins made. Uh, so let's move to the biosynthesis of cell components. So when we talk about biosynthesis of cell components, we have the biosynthesis of it may be regarded as occurring in two main stages. So we are going to have the first one, which is the intermediate compounds of the central route of metabolism are diverted from further catabolism and are channeled into pathways. And these pathways are going to lead to the formation of relatively small molecules that serve as building blocks or precursors of macromolecules. So we are going in the second stage, we are going to have biosynthesis. Building blocks are combined to yield the macromolecules. So we have proteins, nucleic acids, lipids, and polysaccharides, which make up the bulk of tissues and cellular components in organism. So we have the appropriate genetic capability. For example, all amino acids can be synthesized from ammonia and intermediates of the main routes of carbohydrate fragmentation and oxidation. So these intermediates can also act as precursors for purines and pyrimidines. And the pentose sugar, such as we have the constitute DNA and for a number of types of RNA. So the assembly of proteins necessitates the precise combination of specific amino acids in a highly ordered and controlled manner. So this in turn, we are going to have copying or transcription into RNA of specific parts of DNA. So the first stage of biosynthesis, therefore, is going to require specificity, normally required for the efficient functioning of sequences of enzyme catalyzed reactions. The second stage also involves directly for proteins and nucleic acid synthesis, less directly for the synthesis of other macromolecules. So, the maintenance and expression of the biological information that specifies the identity of the cell, the tissue, and the organism. Okay, so now